What's up, guys? So today I wanted to show you kind of what I do before I go and list a vehicle for sale. This is my 1998 Jeep Wrangler. I just did a complete wash and I dressed all the plastics. I guess not all the plastics, but I just did a complete wash, just trying to make it look as good as possible. The really important things are to dress your plastic and dress your tires. A lot of people just kind of see, grungy looking tires and plastics and stuff, and then they end up just kind of associating it with being really old and sitting outside and everything. So that's one thing that's really important. I just went ahead and dressed the entire, I literally dyed the entire roof on that. So that's gonna stay for a long time. I dressed all the tires to make them look all shiny and nice and new. Just dress the plastics that were looking kind of old. This piece right here was really looking like super gray. I could have gone the extra step and gone ahead and did all the steps and the fender flares and everything, but really just cleaned up the paint. I didn't do any polishing or anything, which probably would have taken it, that extra step up. But you can still see my reflection in it. It's not like it's terrible, but it really isn't great. I mean, you can see all the etching and everything that's in there. It's not perfect by any means, but you do want to make your vehicle look as presentable as possible. It does have a rust issue right here. I went ahead and took pictures all the way around the car. I'll kind of show you guys them here. I take pictures all the way around the car. I get literally every single angle. I just show every aspect of the car, even the not so pretty parts. You got to show stuff like that to people, because you don't want a whole bunch of people coming over and wasting your time if they're not going to be interested in it if it does have those issues. So you don't want to be hiding anything, but you really want to highlight the good parts about it. Like this one has air conditioning, which is a really big deal. One thing I really like to do too, I already got them dirty now, but I like to take out the floor mats. I think it just makes it look a lot more clean. In the description, if you have really nice floor mats, you can put that in there. Your floor mats take the most abuse, and so taking those out, exposing the nice new carpet underneath, really just helps the look of the vehicle. So for the thumbnail picture, you want to make sure that is the best picture that you have, the picture that highlights the most. Like this Jeep, it has aftermarket headlights. I want to make sure that I'm showing people that it has those. So I have those on. I have the wheels turned just a little bit. One other thing that I like to show is when I take a picture of the gauge, I don't just have that on, because that's going to show your check engine light, your air brake light, and all those other lights on. I like to actually have the vehicle on and just running like that. So you see everything's up to temp. You see that all the gauges are working. One other, subtle little trick is to not have an empty tank of gas. You want to make sure you take out all your shit. This is all the stuff that was in my Jeep that I honestly kind of forgot was in the back, but I took it out for all the photos. I vacuumed around it and everything. You don't want to leave all this stuff inside your car when you're trying to sell it, because no one wants to see all that, and it's just really going to make it hard for someone else to see them owning it, especially when it's disgusting and dirty and everything. So make sure all your shit's out. So now that you guys got the pictures, you're going to want to edit them. So I threw them up onto my computer. We're going to pull up Photoware, which is a really cool app. I use it quite a bit to edit my photos. So here's the pictures before, and here is it in the auto. So it just brightens up a lot of the picture. So here's the description that I built. It's not anything spectacular. It just kind of explains it from my point of view, how I'm selling the vehicle. So in this description, I talk about all the pros and all the really good things that it has, and then I also bring up the cons that it has. So I'm not hiding anything. I don't want to waste my time and everyone else's time. So That's one thing I really like to do in my description, is just be honest with people. I don't like to hide anything or, keep anything as a secret. So I'm gonna go and get these edited photos, grab all them. And then my thing is that I'm gonna put the best picture that I have of the entire vehicle right at the very front. So I'm gonna put that at the very front, and then from there I'm just gonna kind of walk around the vehicle, and then I'm gonna dive into the interior and then do engine pictures. So I'm gonna get literally every angle in there. I'm gonna show absolutely everything, and I'm gonna use every single one of those 24 photos. So I have all the photos here. I have my very best picture right up front. It's the featured image. And then going from there, I just kind of walk around the entire vehicle, and then I go and start showing the interior, and then I show the gauge cluster and everything and see how it's running. I show the back and how much room there is, and then I go and I show the issues, I show the engine. It's just all the important parts are on there. And it just kind of walks it around, and so everybody knows exactly what they're looking at. And like I said before, make sure to use as many pictures as you possibly can. So I have never seen this before, but as an owner, I'm having to pay for a Craigslist ad. That's just kind of weird to me. I've never had to do it. I mean, I've done it as a dealer and you have to pay, but whatever, I'll go ahead and pay it. I don't care. It's definitely worth it to sell. So put in my credit card information, upload the ad. I'm also going to upload it to Facebook with the same description and everything. So that's the best way to sell your car on Craigslist or Facebook. The big things are just make your vehicle look clean, take really good pictures, and then just, be honest with people. You don't want to steer people wrong. It's just going to end up wasting your time. And one last thing, also try to do it on the weekends, because that's when people are looking the most. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I will catch you guys in the next video.